Hey everyone, my name's Chris Lambert. On this channel, we talk Kanye West. And if you had on your bingo card for reasons why the album is delayed, I bet that DaBaby not clearing a song would not be on there. But that's where we're at. And even Kanye is confused at this point on whether or not the album's going to come out. So he just posted to Instagram a few minutes ago these text message conversations with Boo, his manager, but really like consigliere. So Boo says, on another note, DaBaby manager isn't clearing jail, so we won't be able to upload unless we take him off. What's your thoughts? Why won't he clear jail? That is a fair question, probably the best question to ask in this situation. I don't know, and neither is answering their phone. So they're not giving clearance, and then DaBaby and Baby's manager won't answer their phones. I'm not taking my brother off. He was the only person who said he would vote for me in public, which I guess this is part of the reason why Kanye stood by Baby and had Baby come out during the performance and put Baby on jail, was because Kanye felt gratitude to the fact that DaBaby said that he would vote for Kanye, and Kanye heard that, appreciated that, despite all the controversy surrounding DaBaby right now for some very ignorant and ugly remarks. Kanye, who is used to defending the people that are in the wrong, is doing it again for a reason of he stood by me, so I'll stand by him. Loyal to a fault, you know? And the conversation continues with Kanye saying, so the album is not coming out. This is Kanye. Like Kanye West, the man that made the album, saying, so the album is not coming out. The question that all of us have been asking ourselves, have been asking one another, have been shouting into the void to Kanye himself. Is the album coming out? Is the album coming out? Kanye, please answer us. I know you can't hear us, but you can in your heart. You know we're screaming. Please tell us, is the album coming out? And now at this point, over a month after the initial release date, Kanye himself is asking the very same question. The man who we thought has been pulling the strings the whole time, Puppet Master Supreme, saying, so the album is not coming out. I can't. It's just... oh my goodness, how is this reality? How is this real life? Real life is so entertaining sometimes, and yet so infuriating. Did you know about this? Which, like, what a question. Like, did you know about this? Like, Boo, be honest with me. Did you know about this? And Boo's like, hell nah, I ain't know. I'ma hit him now. Which, like, yeah, I can see you're upset, Kanye. I'm gonna call them back real fast. Yeah, see what happens. Maybe they'll answer this time, the 10th time that I've tried to call them. Yo, manager Cap. So he's saying that this manager right here, who is at clearing jail, is just like Cap. No good, bad. They tried to stop you from coming in, which I don't know what that means. I guess like that's some inside information. Like maybe Boo, like Kanye, DaBaby were in a room and they stopped Boo from trying to come in. Maybe it was in the studio. Maybe it was at the concert. They didn't recognize him. Or maybe they just wanted to keep like separate. Maybe they knew like who Boo was and they're just like, nah, you're not coming into the space when DaBaby's doing his thing. I don't know. But obviously something happened that upset Kanye in terms of DaBaby's camp not letting Boo into some place. A room, a restaurant, who knows. The people next to you trying to destroy you, right? Like now we have this guy trying to sabotage my album. But God got bigger plan, a plan that can't be stopped. So even though we have these people that are trying to destroy us, it's not going to happen. And that's where things are at. So DaBaby, who was just here wearing his mask, standing on stage with Kanye and Marilyn Manson, which is a whole thing that Travis and I got into in our live stream in the aftermath of the concert, as well as the more formal video we did back at Travis's house after the concert. I still can't get over this being a real thing. But the song in question, Jail, which I'm sure you're probably familiar with it, originally performed at the first listening party and featured Jay-Z as the surprise feature and was the final song of the listening party. and set people online in a tizzy. Those of us who were there in Atlanta could even tell it was Jay-Z because the audio quality was so poor. And then in the second listening party, it was still Kanye and Jay-Z. But then the third listening party, out of nowhere, Kanye removed Jay-Z and put in apparently Marilyn Manson. I didn't really realize that Manson had vocals on this song. And then this verse from Dababy, which kind of gets into some of the controversy regarding Dababy and his homophobic remarks, which it's not a good look. It's not him apologizing. It's him just kind of getting into, all of you that took the food off my table, that feed my daughters. It's like, they didn't take the food off your table. You took the food off your own table by saying some stupid stuff, Like, don't blame everybody else. Like, have some accountability for the fact that, like... Anyway, that's not here or there. Dababy had this verse, and this is the verse in question, which, like, if you ignore this opening part and start getting into the, like, more biographical portion, it starts to become, like, a more introspective and thought-provoking verse than what I have seen from my limited listening to Dababy. I know there are people saying, like, oh, he actually delivered a great verse, but then people that were very upset by the defiantness of the first part of the verse, and then people that are upset about how Kanye morphed this song in general, with the artistic statement being that on a song called Jail, he has featured people that have transgressed. So it's funny that this song and this moment that was so controversial, Kanye getting into his, I'm going to, like, poke the bear, I'm going to bring these people who the public have decried for very good reasons, I think, onto the stage and make this statement about how society jails us and put them on this song. The irony that including these people that are kind of shitty people on this song is now backfiring to the point where Kanye can't release his own album because he included Dababy, and then now is actually standing by Dababy out of this sense of loyalty. It's just, wow. Like, real life is fiction, I guess, is what I'm getting at. Like, that's narrative layering. That is how you would construct a narrative in a book or a movie or a TV episode. Like, oh, I'm going to do this controversial thing and I'm ready for the consequences. And then unforeseen consequences occur. And it's like, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Hoisted on his own petard. So the saying goes, if anybody watches Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Captain Holt. Anyway, so that's all that I got for this video. It's just, we are in the midst of a ridiculous situation. So we'll see what happens. Maybe Dababy's manager responds to boo. Maybe Dababy, galvanized by Kanye putting him on blast through these text messages, answers his phone, and then the album comes out tomorrow, Or maybe Kanye takes Dababy off and goes back to Jay-Z. Maybe he goes and reworks Jail completely. I am so beyond any normal emotion. It's just to the point of theater to me. Like, this is theater. This is high comedy and high tragedy mixed into one. This is Shakespeare in the flesh, Like, Kanye's not just the closest thing to Einstein. He's the closest thing to Shakespeare. So that's it for this video. If you're enjoying the channel and you want to support us, the easiest way is to like, subscribe, comment. As any of those things tell YouTube, this is a channel people like, so then they show it to others, which goes a long way in supporting us. We also have, if you're on desktop, a membership option. This is kind of like YouTube's version of Patreon, which a couple tiers that get you some special perks. I think we're going to be adding some more stuff at some point. Thank you to those of you who have signed up for that so far. I'm going to do a shout out video soon. Thank you all. And then we have our podcast, Watching the Throne, a lyrical analysis of Kanye West, that is the largest body of scholarly work on Kanye's discography, getting into the themes, meaning, concepts, narrative of not just every song, but every album. Maybe I should reverse that. Not just every album, but every song in Kanye's discography. So if you want to give that a listen, it's available on all platforms, but our newest episodes are video as well, so you can just find them on the channel. And that's it. Until next time, stay wavy and keep it loopy.